Hey guys, it's Anthony. Bitcoin has broken through its all-time high after 8 months. We'll prepare this week by breaking down Bitcoin's largest vertical moves. We'll analyze what these companies have to do with Bitcoin. Finally, we'll look at the charts and map out the possibilities of Bitcoin's next move. So come along with me. Let's hang out and get started. So here's where we left off last week. You see my neutral zone there, represented by the blue box. If price stayed above the neutral zone, I'd continue to be bullish. And if price moved below the neutral zone, I'd change my stance to bearish. The dotted green line below was a potential buy target at 50,000. And the dotted yellow line above is the 100,000 round number key level. Quick reminder, investing and trading involve risks, so be sure to read the disclaimer in the description before making any decisions based on this video. Here's where we are now. Bitcoin has broken its all-time high made after 8 months of consolidation. Of course, many are talking about the US presidential election, which serves as a catalyst, but for now we'll focus more on the technical side. Bitcoin's history is filled with parabolic moves, as we reviewed last week, so it's good to study past parabolic price action in order to prepare for what may come next. I looked through some great examples of past parabolic moves from major tech companies. Each of these companies have had lengthy drawn-out consolidation before finally breaking out and going vertical with a parabolic price increase. But what do tech companies have to do with Bitcoin? Well, for one, Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency is in the technology space. Second, and more importantly though, when we study their charts, we're studying their markets and the response of buyers and sellers during a buying frenzy. Also, as Bitcoin gains more institutional adoption as stocks have had, its volatile market history may already be shifting, showing signs of potential stability. Here are some interesting findings. You see here the large vertical increases, 400% for Apple, 600% for Nvidia, 1500% for Tesla. The duration of these bull runs were around 2 to 3 years. An important thing to notice though is that the larger the increase, the shorter the duration of the move. True, this is only 3 data points here, but charts have shown time and time again that sharper increases to the upside are less sustainable and more prone to reversals than steady uptrends. Now let's glance at the parabolic price moves in Bitcoin real quick. The vertical move in November of 2013, the bull run from May to December 2017, and the price surge that started December 2020 that topped in November of 2021. Here's the breakdown of those moves. 2017, definitely the winner as far as price increase follow through. Now let's combine this with the stocks we showed earlier. You might notice that these price increases are pretty similar to the tech stocks. Bitcoin 1600% from May 2017 is close to the 1500% of Tesla from December 2019, and the others still had multiples of growth. Now the duration is where we see a significant difference. Bitcoin's bull runs are much shorter, all less than a year, whereas the tech stocks are 2+ years. This makes sense because Bitcoin is certainly more volatile and has significantly lower volume. But with that said, Bitcoin's durations have been going up, so if that follows, maybe we see a slower, healthier price move the next few weeks as opposed to the vertical price action of past. That's extremely difficult to gauge. Now, quick update on the Fear and Greed Index. 72 greed. That's a pretty large 13-point jump from last week's neutral at 59. This is a little concerning, but not too much yet. We see here it was at 70 yesterday, so small increase day to day. Now, if you're bullish for the long term, you hardly ever want this to reach the upper parts of extreme greed, like 90 and above. That would not be entirely healthy and could preclude a sharp parabolic move that could come crashing down. So far, 72 is okay. We'll definitely continue to keep an eye on this. So what could we expect in the coming weeks? I won't go into the bear case this week since not much has changed on that end. Bitcoin is standing strong and it would have to fall considerably into the neutral zone. We're on the weekly time frame here. The next 2 weeks or the next 2 bars will be really important for the near term. Depending on how this week's bar closes, we can establish a relative foundation for the next moves, whether it chops around or surges up. If it closes weak, like with a long upper wick, we could expect to see some sideways price action. If it closes strong, near highs, then we'd want to see if the follow through holds there, or if it advances upwards, and by how much. You can look at this as sort of the confirmation phase, just to make sure that there's no false breakout. And if you're on the bullish side and you imagine price going to 100,000, I think it's good for the near term to be able to assess whether or not it's going to be a vertical, parabolic surge or a more healthy, stable increase. These next candles should definitely give us a better clue. In the next couple Bitcoin videos, I'll go over how to recognize when a larger parabolic move could be on the horizon for new all-time high territory, so that we can stay one step ahead. I'd like to know what you all think. Do you think Bitcoin will make solid green candles the next couple weeks? Do you think it chops around sideways for a while longer? Let us know in the comments. So that's gonna do it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. All-time highs is pretty exciting but can also be scary. We'll see if the breakout truly gets confirmed by week's close. If you like this content, we do this weekly, so please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.